The Department of Health says anecdotal evidence shows that members of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex plus are still subjected to a number of social ills such as homophobia, discrimination, corrective rape and murder. KZN Health MEC Nomagugu Simelane is leading a walk called the LGBTQI Pride Parade through the streets of Vryheid in a demonstration against homophobia. For more on this, we take you now to SABC News reporter Vusi Khumalo, who is in Northern KwaZulu-Natal. Vusi, thank you so much for your time on the agenda this hour. So what's expected to happen throughout the course of the day there at the parade?
Yes, good morning, police. Yes, indeed, we are here in Vryheid area. It's a part of KwaZulu-Natal and northern part of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Yes, the Gay Pride Parade is about to start. It's about 5-kilometer walk from here to Beguzulu township that is next to Vryheid area, that is northern part of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We know that this is happening at the time when the persecution as well as the murders and some incidents are on the rise, especially when it regards to the people of the LGBTQI community, which is holding this march in order to raise awareness against the killing and also the persecution of the LGBTQI community. We know that some of the incidents that took place in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. I can tell you that 15 people since 2020 were killed in incidents that were categorized as those that were being homophobic. And we also remember one incident of Anelepengu who was murdered brutally, whose body had a knife stuck in his eye socket. And also remember Lindo Wuhle from Umlazi, who was also, slit, was also shot as well, also butchered as well, and his body dumped in a ditch at Kwamakuta area. Let me step out of the shot so that Tulan Ngobo, our camera person, our lensman, just to give you just a bit of the background of the placards that we are seeing, saying that nawe ungamzala umntwana ogay, you can also have a child who is gay. And also some of the placards are reading we are not pretending to be gay, but we're born as gay. LGBTQI plus community health rights, calling for their rights as well. And also these are some of the placards that are being held aloft by the LGBTQI plus community. Let me talk to some of the organizers of this march. On my left is Hlengi Webutelizi, who's going to introduce herself and also the organization. Tell us about some of the incidents that are happening in this area. This is a rural area of Vryheid. Tell us some of the incidents that are happening in this area, and if you can also perhaps help us with some of the stats with regards to the persecution and also, the murders of people of LGBTQI plus community.
As you well articulated, that the statistic is standing around 15 to 17 people, but most cases are run in Durban. As you know, Durban has been declared as a pink spot because that's where most of our cases are happening. In this northern side of town of the province, it's more homophobia, it's more gay bashing, more. We have never had exactly the hate crime. Nobody has been murdered thus far, but we have people that were attacked and they had to go to hospitals, and we had people on daily basis that are being insulted using the derogatory words in discriminating against them. So we are here hosting this parade to come closer to the community, because in South Africa, yes, we have gay rights in our constitution, even in the Bill of Rights is allowing us. The huge problem it is within the society, where they use culture to discriminate against gay people, where they even use the religion to say it is ungodly, to say maybe it is demonic. So we are coming closer to the community to say, number one, we are born like this. It's not a style. It's not something that you sleep and wake up then you become one and the next day you are not. We're born like this and we're not gonna change anytime soon. We're here, we exist. So we are coming closer to the community to say, can we unite? Can we be together? We are a part of the community actually. So we are asking them not to cast us out because we're born like this. We are their siblings, we are their daughters, we are their sons. We are born like this though. It is not demonic. It is the nature. That's our message.
Some of the people were saying that they were subjected to corrective rapes as well as forced marriages. Is that something that has also been experienced in this area?
That's very true. You see, when I said the hate crime is very less in here, yes, of course, we have this thing we call in Zulu ubutwalwa. There are cases like that, and where a lesbian woman is being corrected, as in they are raped because they feel if she can feel a man, then she will become straight. We have those cases. Some of those cases are in court. Unfortunately, the perpetrators are walking out the street because the other gate, like 1,000 rand bail. Really, the judiciary system of this country is really failing us in that regard. I heard you were touching on Anele Pengu, you were touching on Lindo Tsele. As I speak today, the killer of Anele Pengu is walking the streets, is taking the taxis, is living in the community. One wonders why. You know, this is very wrong. The judicial system can come close to us, and we need justice.
Okay, yes. That Sisi Hlengi were calling for the justice system to come to their rescue. Let me shift my focus now to Usicelo Khanyile. Baba, ositshele nje kafushane ukuthi mhlambe izini eziphi ingqinamba enibhekene nazo njenge LGBTQI community nanokuhlela kwale march le ukuthi inhloso ngqangi yayo bekuyi.
Ngiyabingelela msasazi kakhulu. Igama lami ngusicelo ngakhanyile. Ukuhlela kwale march siyihlelise izinto zokuthi i-community yakwa LGBTI iyahlukumezeka kakhulu, iyacwaseka kakhulu. Lapha eVryheid kunakho ukwecwaswa, even ngisho namaphoyisa, ngisho noma kuthiwa ureporter udaba lakhe emaphoyiseni abalithathi serious ingoba wena ulokhuza uthandana nabantu bobulili obufanayo. La eVryheid noma ke singenawo kama case amaningi, kodwa ke kukhona nje omunye okade ikhona nje ekade simele ezisiwubunye ukuthi asikwazi ukuthi kube khona umuntu ozodlwengula izingane ngegama lokuthi yena uphila ngaphansi kwe-community ye-LGBTI. Lo muntu simfisa ngathi engabolela ejele. Uphinde ke futhi lento esenzeka nje uba sidibane no-health ingoba ezibhedlela uma uthi uyahamba uyakhona abakunikezi usizo, uphinde usabe ukuthi uzokhuluma no-sister, kanti kukhona abantu ababakhona abafundisiwe ukuthi badila kanjani i-community yakwa LGBTI. Lokho kusenza ukuthi sifise ukuba sibambisane nohulumeni, siphinde sibambisane nawo wonke ama-department ukuba sikwazi ukunciphisa zonke lezi zigigaba ezenzakalayo.
Mhlawumbe kasingene ulimini lapha emtholampilo nje ukuthi nithola ukucwaseka yini kahle hle nidingani ifuna kwenzekeni kahle hle amanesi lawo kufanele enze njani ukunamukela kulezo zinto eswenidinga.
Kukhona ukuthi uma uhamba uye ekliniki ufike khona ekliniki uma uthi uyafika khona angeke ngithi umuntu ngoba ubona ngumuntu wesilisa phambi kobuso bakho. Uma ngizofika nginenkinga yokuthi lapho angathini angazi ukuthi ngayibeka ngithini kuze ngizoyihloniphisa. Lapho umuntu makuthi ulala nomunye umuntu wesilisa angeke ngithi uyalimala, angeke uzukwazi ukufika uchazele usister bani ukuthi nakho nginenkinga kanje ingoba uzophuma akhulume ngawe. Yikho lokho engathi kusenza singazizwa kahle. Esifisa ukuthi nongqongqoshe engazama ukuthi asifakele abantu abazoqeqeshwa ngendaba yakho ukulokhuzana ukuthi ikhona i-community ye-LGBTI.
So kusekuningi ukuhlukumezeka enibhekana nayo. That's why niqale ukusungula le march le ukuze mhlambe emphakathini eniphila kuyona kunjani ukucwaseka ngoba ngiyathola nje loba nisuka la niyelokishini lapha nebheka uZulu.
Ukucwaseka ke nje kukhona kakhulu ngeke size sikufihle, and into engifisa ukuthi abantu bonke baseningizimu Afrika ukuthi bayazi ukuthi uma uzalwe ukanje awusoze waphinde washintsha, akusiyo into ongalala namhlanje kusasa uvuke usunayo, usuke udalwe uNkulunkulu, asiwona amadimoni, singabantu nathi siphila njengabo bonke abantu ke abasemukelile ke emphakathini. Into esifisa ukuthi basemukele ukuba nathi siyaphila, nathi sinjengabo bonke abantu.
Siyabonga kakhulu.
Yebo, ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Yebo, that's Celo Khanyile, one of the members of the LGBTQI community, saying that they are being discriminated against, especially when they attend to the local clinics here in this area of Vryheid, being one of the rural areas in northern part of the province of KwaZulu-Natal, saying that even there at the clinic they are being discriminated when they go there as males, as parts of the gay and lesbian community. They do not get some of the products that they are in need of. We're hoping that we'll also have a word with the MEC for Health in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, Nomagugu Simelane, who has already arrived in this area to be part of the march, starting from the Mason Park here in Vryheid all the way to Bekuzulu Hall, which is an Bekuzulu township in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Well, we'll get the MEC on our journey to Bekuzulu township later on when she joining us, but I can say that she has already arrived here to be part of the LGBTQI community, calling for justice to happen, especially with regards to some of the murders and also persecution which is already on the rise in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. As I've already alluded earlier on that Lindokuhle, who was a musician, was brutally murdered, as well as Anele Bengu from Kwamakuta was also brutally murdered, and also his body was also found with his body was also found stuck with a knife in his eye socket in the area of Kwamakuta. So they are calling for justice, especially with regards to the justice system, saying that it is failing them. Well, with that, for now, we'll catch up with the MEC later on just to get the perspective of the department, because they are also partnering the LGBTQI community to ensure that this area has got awareness or is being conscientized when it comes to LGBTQI community. As Utulan Ngobo is showing you some of the placards that are being held aloft, calling for justice, saying that LGBTQI plus community health rights. They are calling for their rights. They're wearing bright colors, and also some of the flags that are being carried by the community here. For now, Mxolisi, let me hand it back to you.
Vusi Khumalo, thanks very much indeed for that live update. We'll be coming to you a bit later on. And